All right, Biafrans, good morning from here, good afternoon, good evening, good night to all Biafrans, depending your time zone and where you're watching and hearing me from this very wonderful Sunday morning. Biafrans, I want to appreciate every one of us, I want to appreciate every one of you that has been following our government, which is the USB, the United States of Biafra, regardless of the people who are trying to water down the good work of the United States of Biafra. I had a whole lot of things over the week where so many people were, trying to water down the whistle that was just brought to the, Biafran land. And I heard a whole lot of things that people were saying about Dr. Ngozi Arabueze bringing whistle to Biafra land to defend themselves. Is when they were just saying a whole lot of things. Is it when the terrorist comes? Is it whistle that is going to defend you and all of that? You see, the good thing about this whole thing is we are going home this year no matter what. And then I want to really talk about Christopher Musa this very wonderful morning. Christopher Musa versus the Prime Minister of the Biafran government, which is Odogu, the legendary Simon Njoku Ekpa. Now, over the few years, Christopher Musa was shouting to Finland, oh, bring down Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is in another man's land, causing menace. Simon Ekpa is this, Simon Ekpa is that, and all of that. But today I want to challenge that same Christopher Musa that you're now in a sovereign state, in a sovereign nation. Biafran land is now a sovereign nation, a sovereignty. So you must, as a matter of fact, remove your army. And the Inspector General of Police, you must as well, as a matter of urgency, remove all your policemen from our checkpoints, from our road, depending where they are. It doesn't matter what you do. It does not matter any kind of manipulation that you're going to manipulate. Listen, the truth remains that Biafra has been redeclared, and nothing on this planet Earth can change that fact. And you are occupying a sovereign nation. Christopher Musa and Inspector General of the Chief of Naval Staff, Chief of Air Force, you people are occupying a foreign land. Now I'm going to play you because you see, they say we should go legally, and we're trying to do things legally. Let us go back. Things has now started turning around for Biafrans, and things are going against the Nigerian people. I'm going to play the voice of Christopher Musa saying Finland is a sovereign nation, where Simon Ekpa is. Now, that same Finland, the game has changed. Biafran land is now a sovereign nation, which Dr. Ngozi Arabueze declared on the 29th of November 2024. Regardless, it is a legal tender document that we have to defend our land. So, Biafrans, pay very attentive. I don't come here to tell you rubbish. And listen to the interview that Christopher Musa did with Shehu of Channels. Thank you. So, listen. And I'm going to be breaking it down for you one by one.
So I'm sure I'm sure justice will be done. So it looks like it's taking longer than necessary.
Hold on.
So I'm sure they have forwarded all the relevant. But now, what update with the foreign authorities to ensure Simon Ekpa, for example? Yeah. You've told me before that you're working with the foreign authorities to ensure. But now, what updates do you have now?
No, I think the Finnish government have their own procedure they're going through. The Nigerian government have forwarded all the relevant documents, exhibits, and everything about what's going on. So I'm sure I'm sure justice will be done.
Now, he said Nigerian government, the terrorist Nigerian government, has forwarded every evidence that they will use to fight Simon Ekpa, because I don't call that prosecution, to fight him and jail him. Now that the Nigerian state, in other words, collaborated with the Finnish authority and forwarded exhibit against our prime minister that is disturbing a sovereign nation, a sovereign state, Continue to listen, because this man is a madman. I'm telling you the truth.
So it looks like it's taking longer than necessary.
Well, it's not our country, it's a sovereign country. They have their own procedures, so they have to follow their own
It's not our country. It's a sovereign country. They have to follow their own procedure. That was what I was looking for. So Christopher Musa admitted that Finland is a sovereign state, a sovereign nation, and procedures are being followed. Now, Christopher Musa, please, if anybody knows his handle, tag him. Tell him that I said, now the balls are turned around. Christopher Musa is now occupying a sovereign nation, which is Biafran land, with your terrorist army, terrorist police men on uniform. Remove them before it becomes too late. Now the balls have turned around. Christopher Musa, you are now occupying a sovereign nation, a sovereignty. I want to look for the place where this man as well said, Simon is causing menace in Nigeria, that Simon should be extradited. So, in other words, Christopher Musa, please, what we are asking you today is nothing but one thing. Remove all your soldiers from. That's all we are asking. We're not asking for too much.
Yeah, I think prosecution is still undergoing prosecution in Finland.
What is the latest on Simon Ekpa?
Yeah, I think it's still been prosecution is still.
What is the latest?
I'm trying to get the video where this man said,
if it was the other way around and Simon Ekpa was in Nigeria, would the government of Finland and the European Union allow such to, to exist? Well, it's about balance of interests, balance of strategic interests. That is why in pushing.
Anyway, that was the right word I was waiting to get, but I want to get it from, what is his name? Christopher Musa. When he said, where he said, I'm coming, brothers. These things are just, when you click it, it just disappears again. I saw it.
What is the latest on Simon Ekpa?
This morning.
Yeah, I think it's still been prosecution is still good.
Anyways,
what is the latest on Simon Ekpa?
It's not crafty. It's your craft.
What is Simon Ekpa?
Yeah, I think it's still been prosecution is still undergoing prosecution in Finland. So we're hopeful, and you can see, because when we talked about people felt with.
That's a very big lie, but that was not what I was looking for. It's a very big lie. He said, since Simon Ekpa has been arrested, the Southeast is getting better. In what sense? This man is just a madman. He's a fool. I'm sorry to use that language on my platform. He's a very big idiot. Now, I want to find out from General Christopher Musa, can you travel to Southeast? You are in Abuja, you are in the north. Can you travel to Southeast without escort? This man cannot travel to Southeast without escort. And he's here telling the world so that Simon Ekpa can go to jail, so that the world can see Simon as a terrorist. A man who was fighting for the freedom of his people. Christopher Musa called him a terrorist, and under what he should call Tinubu and Shetima. And again, let me remind Biafran something. There was a time Shetima's son, Tinubu's son, went to visit this terrorist negotiator, Gumi. He went to see Gumi. They sat down in the same chair. Gumi is the one that negotiates with the terrorists and the government in order to suppress the terrorists has kidnapped. This is the same man coming out today to tell you that Simon is a terrorist. Again, Shetima, being the vice president of Nigeria, housed a known terrorist in his apartment in Abuja. That was where this man was caught. Now there is another known terrorist who is the name of this guy is Tunji. Bello Tunji is a known terrorist in the southeast, in the north. Bello Tunji is working freely. Christopher Musa has not called him out as a terrorist personnel. This Bello Tunji ransacks a village. He goes to village, ransacks the village, take people that he wants to take, unalive the people that he wants to unalive, kidnap the ones that he will kidnap, sleep with different women, butcher them, and all whatnot. Christopher Musa is still looking for that person today. Up to today that I'm talking to you, talking to us, Christopher Musa has not been able, and Bello Tunji had his birthday 2 weeks ago in the same north. Excuse me, in the same north. Oh, but you see a freedom fighter protecting his land, protecting the land that is coming from these Fulani invaders, not to invade his land. You think you jailed him? You are not serious. People are not even serious. You don't know what is coming, do you? This same man called Christopher Musa, when opportunity came that Simon was supposed to be was in court so that he can come and defend himself with the evidences that he's got. When we weren't able to see him in Finland, he sent the same IPOB that the Nigerian government are trying to label a terrorist organization or a terrorist group.
Has made a revelation.
Terrorist group. He sent people to come and fight for the government. That is Christopher Musa for you. That is Christopher Musa for you. And today, Christopher Musa has the effrontery, the nerves to call Simon a terrorist. To say that since Simon has been arrested, that insecurity in the southeast has subsided. There is no more insecurity in the southeast. One thing I want Biafrans to understand is this. Christopher Musa is one of the biggest terrorists, financier, terrorists, negotiators in Nigeria. So, I'm not able to find that video. I'm so sorry. So, Christopher Musa should tell his military, his army, whatever he has in Biafran land, that they should start packing their bags. Because the same thing that you told Finland, and I must say, how can Nigeria take this? If we Biafrans are in Nigeria causing menace, and Nigeria said to be that is a sovereign nation. So Biafra is now a sovereign nation. Forget what other people are saying. Some criminal individuals are saying. So how will the Nigerian government see it that we Biafran are in Nigeria causing insecurity? How would Nigerians see it? So it is now the same. We are now standing on the same platform, speaking of the same thing. Tinubu, remove your terrorist army from Biafran land before it becomes too late. Because you see, one thing about us is that we will continue to sound this trumpet of warning before it becomes too late. And I'm telling you, if you don't remove your terrorist army, your terrorist police, all of your people in Biafran land, the worst is awaiting you. I'm telling you the truth. This is not a threat because Biafra is now a sovereign nation, and I am standing on that document that was declared on the 29th of November 2024, speaking to Tinubu and Christopher Musa, please withdraw all your terrorist police, army, every of your security outfits in Biafran land, because when it becomes too late, you will not blame us, because we have been warning that all your people should be removed from our land. It's not a joke. This is not, it's not a child's play. We are not here to laugh. We are not here. This is a serious business. If you have the audacity to call Finland to jail Prime Minister for doing nothing wrong, for defending his land, we are calling you out to the international world now. Please remove your police, terrorist army, and every of your security outfit in Biafran land. Biafra is now a sovereign nation. Biafra has a document that backs her up as a full-fledged nation. So, Christopher Musa, remove all your military from our land. We cannot be shouting every day. So we are taking that systematic approach that you asked us to take, that legal approach. That is what we are taking now to ask you. We want you to remove all your army, because we have a legal document that backs us off. The 40th state of United States of Biafra has a legal document that backs them up as a nation. So it doesn't matter what you do. Whatever you try to do does not matter. What matters is that your soldiers are all removed from Biafran territory. That is it. That is it. From Biafran territory. But I tell you, if you continue to remain in Biafran land, this is no joke. You have jailed an innocent man. You think you have jailed him. And when we came out to tell Biafrans that we are going to appeal, all of you started running mad. But you think your money has worked, because Nigeria is a very corrupt nation, very corrupt indeed. I keep telling you how corrupt Nigeria is. Most of you that comes on social media to fight Biafrans, to fight people like us, to fight us that are fighting for your freedom. Listen, it is not easy for me to come out here and put my face out there. It's not easy. I'm still a young guy, bro. I'm still a young guy. But look at what they are doing to you people. Reducing your brain thinking, reducing you as a human, dehumanizing you with all that you have in Nigeria, making you to feel like you are a nobody, you are nothing, making you to look like you are just a puppet, making you to look more of inferior to yourself. You don't understand who you are. You don't know who you are. You don't know what you want. As a citizen of a country, you are supposed to have everything in your disposal. You are not supposed to fight to live. You are not supposed to struggle to live. You are not supposed to, crawl, beg, and to live. You are not supposed to suffer to live. I see most of our mothers, our brothers, and our sisters in Alaba market struggling. I see most of them, I see most of them, most of them are family people. They don't even have what they will give to their children when they get home. They have nothing. They are trying their best to make sure that they have food on their table. And the government that you think that you are protecting, when we come out to talk about this government, it is not you. You want to attack everything we say. You want to attack everything we do. The same government are stealing your products, are selling your product outside the country, pocketing the money. Let me educate us a bit today. Listen, do you know that Tinubu is one of the most corrupt and a criminal-minded individual? Do you people know? No, you don't know. Do you know that the oil subsidy that Tinubu removed is enough to feed every Nigerian? And fuel will be sold at 15 naira per liter. Do you know that? But no, most of you don't even ask problem. Your problem is when they instigate you, Igbo is your problem. Yoruba problem. Outside is your problem. That is what you want. You don't want to face them because they are your people. Let me tell you something. We Igbo, we don't like evil. Igbo does not like nonsense. We don't like nonsense. When our own goes astray, we call him out, he or she out. Just like when this man was arrested, Ike Kweremadu in London, we called him out. We never supported him. We have never supported evil. How come when it is your own turn, when you see evil, you call it good? And I tell you, because Nigeria has never happened to you, that is why you are still like this. That is why you are still attacking every single thing we do. Those of us that Nigeria has happened to, that is why we are fighting. Those of us that Nigeria has happened to, that is why I want my freedom. Now, subsidy money, do you know that Tinubu at most is pocketing over $30 million per month in one depot? $30 million in one depot. $30 million in one depot. Count how many depots that in Nigeria. What every government could not remove, Tinubu came and removed it. Do you know why Tinubu removed it? Tinubu removed it because he wanted to steal from that money. And that is what he has been gaining. That is what he has used to try to suppress the redeclaration of independent state of Biafra. But you never see it coming. Tinubu can bribe even the devil himself. I'm telling you the truth. Go and ask. Tinubu is if a man as corrupt as he is can use money and call the president of America trying to have a negotiation. There was one guy from America that was arrested in Nigeria for internet fraud. And Tinubu, Joe Biden called Nigerian government, and Tinubu said, please, I will release this guy to you, but you are going to do something for me. You will clean my record from the US radar. To the extent he was telling this man that I'm going to pay you $2 point something million, dollars, not naira. Where is Tinubu getting that money from? From your oil. None of you knows this. You think we just come to shout, to talk, to, make jest of, maybe chase cloud like most of you. You think that's why we are here? I take out my time to come analyze some things to you people, but you feel that we are just chasing clouds. Oh, they talk. Oh, they will stand. I don't mind those people. Now hungry, they catch them. Hungry, no, they catch any one of us. So that is the real truth. Hungry is not catching many of us. Anybody that you see legitimately fighting for this struggle is not hungry. Go and check. We are not hungry. None of us is hungry. If you come to the country where I am, you will see that Nigeria is not even made to be a country. I'm telling you the simple truth. Wallahi. If you come, that is why do you think Showore is fighting today? Why do you think Showore, with everything that he has, with what Showore continues to tell you that he has lived 20 years of his life in America? Why do you think he's fighting for you Nigerians? Because you don't know your right. Because they have subjected you to abject poverty, and you feel that the way to survive in this life is to go to church. It is not. Government is your God. It's not by God. If your country is not good, if there is insecurity in your country and your government is not able to protect or provide job opportunity for you, God will never do it for you. I'm telling you the truth. You can pray from now till the kingdom come. Nothing moves. Nothing changes. Yo, God should touch their heart. I know I love God. I pray to God. I'm one of the best sons of God. But if you don't do something, if you don't fight for your freedom, if you don't fight to own yourself, they will keep telling you who you are. There is no freedom in Nigeria. That is why sometimes when my pastor at the time I was in Nigeria got angry with me because he calls me, oh, go for this, go for that. I don't go because realistically, when you go for evangelism, what are you going to tell those people? People will tell you, oh, oh boy, if no be money you want give us, please don't come here to preach. Boys are not smiling. Boys are hungry. You come here to preach. Then it got to a time they said that we should go for pastoral training and Bible classes and all of that. I refuse to do that. You know why? Because at that tender age, I understand that God, in his infinite mercy, has created everything, giving Nigeria every single thing that we needed. Because at the time I traveled out to my first country then was Malaysia. I went to Malaysia, so I saw how country was built. There was no prayers, no nothing. People would just wake up and go to work. Why? Because government has made availability of all these things. Government has provided job opportunity, security for them. Government has subsidized most of their products in the country, so everybody's living cool, fine, and all right. Everybody, if you're at a certain stage, you want to go to school, you can go to school free. If you want government loan, government will give you loan. When you start working, you pay back without any stress and all of that. If you don't pay back, it goes to your record that you've loaned money, and they won't come after you. Nobody will chase after you, but you are not able to access government property again, government funds again. That is the truth, because they find you not to be who you say you are. They find you not to be a legitimate person. They find you to be a fraudulent person. That is how you see all these people in America today. Somebody like Steve Jobs, borrowed money from them. Go and Google all these things. I'm telling you, I'm not lying to you. Steve Jobs borrowed money from the government to build Apple, his first Apple. This thing, Steve Jobs did it. And go at this what is his name again? This tech guy, this software guy. All of them borrowed money from the government, and they paid back, and they became billionaires. And they became billionaires in their country. All these people that are, you hear their name today, they borrowed money from their system and they paid back. And that is why they are where they are today. Does Nigeria have that? Now, when we come to tell you that Christopher Musa is a terrorist, you tell us, no, how? Hey, because come back. These are the people killing your economy, killing you, destroying your properties, destroying our lives. Go to the Southeast today. The person calls him, the man that is called e-money. Can he build any industry in the East? No. The person that is called Obi Kubana, does he have any industry in the Southeast? The answer is no. The person called what is his name again? E-money, chief priest, all these people, celebrities. They don't have any business in the Southeast. Why? Because they use their army, put out insecurity there to make sure there is massive in the Southeast so that the West can continue to flourish, so that the North can continue to flourish, because they know that we Igbo we have this upstairs. So they cause insecurity in your land so that you run away from your land and go and develop their states. Why is it that every December, that is where every one of us is running to go to our family, is running to go home? Why? Because they have conditioned your mind to make sure that you understand that the only way for you to survive is when you come to Lagos, or when you go to Abuja, or when you travel abroad. That is the only way you can survive as an Igbo man. But go and check our history. Go and check. Hold on. Okay, sorry. Went off a bit, and then sorry, it's back. Go and check these things I'm telling you. So Christopher Musa has planned this thing with the Nigerian terrorist government president, which is Tinubu, to make sure that insecurity continues in the Southeast. So that if insecurity continues, it is in their own favor. When you people are running away from your villages, from your hometowns, they are there looting off your mineral resources. That is what they are doing in the Southeast. That is why Christopher Musa is always fighting Simon Ekpa. That is why they are all fighting Nnamdi Kanu today. That is why I hate this man called Ruben Abati. I hate him with passion. These are confused individuals that come on TV, national television, to lie about it, confuse themselves, confuse the citizen, tell you, push this narrative that Igbos are the one killing themselves. Igbos are the one making sure that there is insecurity in the Southeast. I don't want to talk about Rufai Hussein, because Rufai Hussein is my guy, but if you mess up, I will tell you as you be. I know they fear anybody. Nigerians are suffering in the hands of Tinubu, and we are clapping. It's okay for us to suffer because he's a Yoruba man. I tell you people one thing. I tell you people one simple truth. Anybody can jail me for, anybody can take me for that. The best prime minister I've ever seen, I've ever met in the United Kingdom is Richard Sunak. Richard Sunak is the best prime minister so far. I'm not a racist, but I tell you the truth. You know why? Richard Sunak came into power. You know what this man did? This man made sure that every citizen, whether you're a citizen, you are not a citizen, you are okay in UK. And now what he did was to open the borders, open the immigration, bring your people in. Bring them in so that family can stay with their loved one. Brothers and sisters can stay with their family. You know, there won't be any separation. Richard Sunak is not a British. He was not. He's from India. But if you see how this man helps Indians to come into United Kingdom to have a better life. But look at Kemi Badnoch, what she's doing, condemning where she's coming from. Because yes, I understand Nigeria is a very bad country, but must you say some certain things? Must you come and tell them as a front runner in a country that is not even, that does not recognize your skin, talking down on your own people? You know why I'm saying all these things? Because of how terrible Nigeria is. If Kemi Badnoch can talk here about Nigeria, tell you how bad Nigeria is, who am I not to talk about them? Oh, you people did not attack her because she's a Yoruba woman. And then Tinubu is there killing Igbos, trying to drag down Biafra. Biafrans are clapping for him. Oh, Simon is our problem. And you people are not, you're not serious. I thought maybe when Simon was jailed, that this man will say, okay, from now to 2030, that fuel price, nobody should be paying for fuel again. I thought by now that everything in Nigeria would have subsided, the prices of everything would have dropped. I thought by now that there will be massive security in the Southeast. That was why you saw me attack Rufai Husseini. When people were being unalived in Benue State, was it under the leadership of Mazi Simon Ekpa? Was it Simon Ekpa that gave those instructions? When people are being unalived in Enugu, have you not seen those videos? Is it Simon Ekpa that gave the order? There are some communities in Enugu today that Fulani headers has taken over. No single indigenous is living there again. And yet we have the audacity to call out Simon. Oh, you love what Nigerian government. You people are just very confused. Confusing Nigerians with your intellect. Confusing Nigeria because you people think you are more educated than most Nigerians. That is the problem that is happening in Nigeria today. Now you can hear Christova Musa telling you that Simon is in a sovereign state, disturbing another sovereign nation. Now that has turned against him. This man called Christova Musa is now in Biafran land, causing insecurity in a sovereign nation, and the world kept mute. And then when Biafran carries weapon to defend themselves, they come against that person, tag them a terrorist. Can you see how dumb you people can be? And when we talk about it, oh, they are looking for fame. Oh, they are looking for money. Oh, they are looking like that. You know, I hate that woman with passion. I have pathological hatred for that woman. Because she's a liar. She doesn't speak truth. She does nothing about her is a truth. It's truth. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Adadi Orama can never tell you the truth. Can you imagine? She came out because she was in the government. If I had that opportunity, I'm an illiterate. I have such an opportunity to be in a government. I go there, loyal. Because to see me with great men, they sweet me. These are great people. Mazi Simon Ekpa cannot come out tomorrow and no country on this earth will not recognize him. After all, Mandela went to prison and said there are 3 things that await people who are fighting for freedom, which are freedom fighters. Number 1 is prison. Number 1, they will call you a terrorist. And number 3, the number 3 one is 6 feet, your grave. So what are we scared of? After all, this life that most of you are living, is it not better you people are dead and laid 6 feet and come out, maybe if your reincarnation can come out in another country? Is it not better? Are you people living a life in Nigeria? Realistically, how many of you that are fighting this in Ndongozi or Abweze, fighting Simon Ekpa, fighting Nnamdi Kanu that can boast of 3 square meals today? None. I can bet you, none of you. No, they're chasing cloud. Oh, I don't. Before, do you see me make videos like before? Oh, they tell you, oh, they are tired. Oh, we are doing Ndongozi or Abweze. Hey, they are tired. We are not tired. If I have 24 hours every day to myself, I will bash on these bastard, hopeless people. I will bash on them because they are all here to mislead Biafrans. Just as you see them. Somebody will call you and say, oh, whistle. That is to show you how illiterate-minded. It is illiterate interaction. Go to Adadi or Master. Illiterate interaction. That is what you hear there. That is what you see there. No, whistle, because they want to water down what that woman is doing. They could not, and they now came up. If whistle was bad, why did they make Oja and OP? These things I'm telling you are Asian monument properties that we used to use, our forefathers used during the time to call for meetings. If whistle was very bad, why is Ogene? You know, those things, they will be hitting it. when Igwe wants to talk to the people, why would they use it? If whistle is bad, why will German soldiers use it when enemies are coming? If whistle was bad, why would the KGB agents use it when they are being, attacked by the enemy? So that's why did they make dumbbells? Is it not from the idea of whistle? Why did they make pound, ding dong? It's the idea of whistle. Because those are the reasons, those are the things that they used during our ancient days to call for help. Why? A country where you are in a country and you are listening to one fool, uneducated fool, a country that when anything is happening to you, there is no emergency line to call. A country when anything is wrong with you, nobody to assist you. You can't call for emergency. If anything happens to me now, in this very place I am, if I mistakenly jam myself or I'm at work, I call my woman and I call, she doesn't pick, I'll call the police to go check what's going on in my house because I've been calling my spouse and she's not picking. And the police will go there, ring, they will ring the bell. If no response, they will knock and they will call me back. Nobody's responding. I'll tell them, I left my family not 2 hours ago, and I know they're not going anywhere. So please, something might have been wrong or something went wrong. There's something. Since you are, please try and check. What they will do is that they will now order me to approve to break into my house, and I will approve it, and they will break in to make sure there is no foul play. They will break into my house, come in, check, and they will call me back. Oh, your family is not at home. Oh, your wife maybe dropped her phone. I saw the phone on or if there's anything wrong. Do you have that in Nigeria? The answer is no. And Simon Njoko Ekpa is trying to bring this thing to you people in Nigeria. You are fighting him. And Dr. Ngozi Orabweze, Nnamdi Kanu, is trying to bring this thing to you in Biafran land. You are fighting him. What can they do to us to give us this good life? All of you's problem is template. Which one do you have? All of you's problem is Ngozi Orabweze. Oh, hey, now, when you blow the whistle, and the police will now come and they will catch you and putting unnecessary fear. Unnecessarily. Because you don't like the woman. Because the woman saw you as a traitor and kicked you out. And you are angry. Why are you angry? Why are you angry? Why are you angry? If you feel that what she has done is not right, you take her up, you take her by the courts and go there and solve your problems. Must you come to social media to constitute nuisance? Now, I had some things. You see, one thing about this freedom is that we will fight it to the end. People like us will fight this freedom to the end. Because I cannot be here. My children are enjoying the best of life. They are not lacking anything. And when I come to Nigeria, they will kidnap them. And when I come to Nigeria to talk, they will arrest me. And when I come to Nigeria to do anything meaningful for my citizens, they will arrest me. Why? Because the Western world is using them to suppress you, intimidate you, make sure that nothing good comes out of the citizens so that they won't know how dangerous that they are milking you people. That is what Burkina Faso found out and decided to take possession of their land. Most of you are clapping now for Ibrahim Traore, hey, Traore everywhere. But you have Nnamdi Kanu who is planning to get the same thing that Traore has done, but you want to jail him. You are jailing. You are happy that he's sitting in solitary confinement. That is why I will never give up. A man that has lost everything for you and I. What else? All you need to do is just to stand on one platform and speak the truth against this government of Nigeria. But what do? They give you small money. Change. $1 million. Is it not going to finish? $2 million. Is it not going to finish? $3 million. Is it not going to finish? Is it not going to finish? Said, let you be in possession of everything. Now that man is building free houses for her citizens. Oh, come and see what Taure is doing, hey, look at, hey, in less than 3 years. But somebody said, I will bring those things to you. You are attacking the person. You are attacking him. Oh, he's a terrorist. Oh, Simon is a criminal. Oh, Simon is, what did he terrorize? Where did he terrorize? Let's be realistic with what we are saying. Let's be realistic. Where and how did he terrorize Nigeria? If anything, for you to know that Nigeria is gone, after this court case, Nigeria has exposed themselves. In fact, not even Nigeria is just this small distance. You see, the bad mother, which is Finland, has finished themselves. Because there is nowhere in the world you will jail a terrorist financier, someone who is associated with terrorism for 6 years. Nowhere in the world. Nowhere. And they asked them, how did you people come about 6 years sentence? Nothing to explain. On what counts and what charges did you bring up this 6 year sentence? They couldn't explain, and they will not explain. They can't explain it. That is why Tinubu, I know that Tinubu is this man can't buy anything buyable, bribe anybody to get to his position. How did Tinubu become the president of Nigeria? Oh, all of you are saying, oh, the president. Tinubu remains an illegitimate president to me. He's not a president. To me. He remains an illegitimate president, a man that came through the back door of presidency. You want me to call that person excellency? Your excellency is a criminal, a thief. Why do you think that the world leaders are avoiding Tinubu today? He's always running to France. How many times French president has come to visit Tinubu in Nigeria? You people should go back and think how many times people came to visit General Sani Abacha in Nigeria. Think, go back to there are histories, and that's why they don't like to teach histories in school again. Oh, Tinubu is running to America. He can't even go to America, my brothers and sisters. Sorry about that. Tinubu, the same president of Nigeria, cannot go to America. I'm not saying this because I'm scared. I'm not scared of him. I will never be scared of Tinubu. Who the hell is Tinubu? A thief, a common criminal that is looking for a way to clean his name in US. That is the president of Nigeria. And you expect people like me to come and say, oh, His Excellency, because of the love of money. I rather remain poor and die as a poor man that try to get this earth and sell my brothers and sisters' soul. Nigeria has happened to me severally. And now we fight these people to the end. They don't know who I am, did they? If they know how determined I am for this freedom that I voted for, if I did not vote, that would have been a separate thing. That would have been my case. If I did not involve myself by voting, by making sure I want to leave, that would have been it should have been a soft-landed case for Nigeria. But because I voted, and you want to water down my vote, okay, we'll move. I don't think they know how prepared I am. I don't think they know how prepared Biafran is. They don't know. You jailed a man who is trying to liberate you from your shackles. And all of you are happy. Oh, I Bundibo, Esim Anambra, Esim Enugu, Esim Oka. Now, Pasmaga, what do you have to show? Anybody that knows innocent motives. Innocent. If you see that man, if you know him in person, greet him for me. He's a man. Now, man in be. Not like all of you these efulefus. Now, man, that man be. Do you know how much they have fought that man? Do you know what they have done to innocent to give up and run away from the east? From Biafran land? Do you know? And this man said no. To the extent they used Soludo to wanting to frustrate his business, this man stood his ground and said, Biafran land is where I was born. Biafran land is where my business will be. Anybody will see that man, a man in be. Forget all these people. I say, no, Bikubana Kafao. Say, no, Imoni Kafao. Leave them, they have nothing. That is a man. That is how to know a man. A business and intelligent. I don't care if he supports Biafra or not, but his brain is working. Come to your country states to do what? That is why there is so much insecurity. You have all these military checkpoints everywhere in the southeast, and yet people are being adopted every single day. And yet there are so much insecurity left, right, and center of the whole Biafran land. What is going on? Are you people not asking yourself that question? Now, Christopher Musa is telling you the East is now more safer since Simon was taken out. And you people are happy. Yes, it's true. And you don't know, at the moment, all your farmland, all your lands are gone by these terrorist Fulanis. You are appreciating what a Fulani man is saying. A northern man that we don't share the same ideology is telling the world. You are clapping for them, using it to do program. That yes, since Simon has been jailed, everywhere is now quiet. And can't you, and all of you cannot go to your market. You are scared of speaking the truth because you know, once you speak the truth, they will come for you. They will come and then they will raise you from this world. Is that not what they do in Nigeria? Can you people freely talk? Is it, if Showore is not fighting, do you know by now they would have banned so many media outlets in Nigeria? But all of you are happy. Easy. And now we are saying what we need to say. We are coming here to energize you. Tell you the way it is. Who are they? They are all criminals. After 8 years or 4 years now, they will leave. Another fool will come in. Because Buhari did his evil. Massacred Nigerians. Massacred Biafrans. Unalive people left, right, and center. He went scot-free according to them. He went scot-free. He was not, in fact, all the petition that they petitioned them, the big boys, none of them answered to it. And that is why Tinubu has the confidence to continue from when Buhari stops. Kill Igbos, no problem. Nobody's going to talk. Are you even seeing the governors of the Southeast talking? They're encouraging the evil. Tinubu has paid all of them and promised them the next election. Look at Hope Uzodinma today. Look at Imo State that I used to flex in Imo very well. Now Imo, they flex well for Imo State, but today I can't even go to Imo State. You can't even come to Anambra State. They are bringing more terrorists to terrorize these people of the Southeast. And Soludo is having the effrontery to come and tell you, because you are nobody, that you people are the cause of the insecurity. The same Soludo left his children in London here, stealing your billions, paying these efulefus. I ask you, when would you people reason? When would you reason? You think Simon is your problem? Oh, Dr. Arabueze is a terrorist. You think that's your problem? Or you hear your problem? You don't know you are entitled to free education? You don't know you are entitled to free housing in Nigeria? You don't know that basic amenities is meant to be provided by the government of your country? You don't know? Why is Nepal fighting today? You can see what is going on in Nepal because they understand that the youth of the country are the people who are meant to be in power, not these fools. You think we are your problem? You think Rozay is your problem? Easy. You think I am your problem? I'm not your problem. Arabese is not your problem. Nnamdi Kanu is not your problem. Simon Ekpa is not your problem. Your problem is your government. They keep going to the war. They keep shouting. Why can't you people reason? Why is it that every graduate in Nigeria does not have a job? Upon all, this country where I am, let me shock you. Should I shock you? They don't have mineral resources. They don't have anything called mineral resources in this country. Since I have been driving up to today, up to tomorrow, fuel has never increased in this country. They don't have mineral resources, so they don't. They don't have where they bring oil from. Oil has never gone up here. That is the simple truth. every day they are just using your head to play. They will tell you, oh, 1 barrel of oil has gone up in international. Who are the people controlling this market? Who are they? Oil. And then Tinubu is making billions out of you people, telling you your problem is Yoruba, your problem is Igbo, your problem is Hausa. I don't know what to tell you people to understand where I'm coming from. How to put it out there that your government is your God, not the church. Your government is your God. In this country, nowhere. Today is Sunday. I can drive for 2 hours without seeing any church. Even when I saw a church, somewhere in O2 Arena, the first day I drove, old women, we not go see babes, you not go see chicks, you not go see young girls, young boys. You can't. Everybody did their work. You cannot. Elderly women. When we say they are very soon, they'll be called to glory. Those are the people going to church in this country, my brothers and sisters. Go and ask anybody. I'm not telling you lies. I'm not here to talk about Christianity. Because everybody in life, even in our constitution, has a right to worship any kind of gods, including this is my mouse. That's your problem. If you see this mouse now, you bow down and say, oh my God, it's a problem. But I'm telling you, in this country, nowhere you will see redeem. You know where you know where the day I went to redeem, I say make I go see. I think say if I redeem for this country now, it was wedding in Nigeria. Never redeem about copy. I went to redeem. Nobody, nothing, nobody, no level. I say now Sunday they find where we go church. Nobody did it. Elderly women. I did the church. Elderly. In the church. I'm telling you the truth. Even our elderly African women in full church. You don't go see young girls. You can't see young boys. And I went to this Oyedepo's church. It's somewhere at Blue Waters. And I went there. My brother. Church full. I can't say, okay, I think I find babes now. Nothing. Old people. What is wrong with Africa? You think God is your problem? God is not your problem. Those mineral resources that are stealing from Biafran land is what we are stopping, and that is why the world is going crazy. That is why Tinubu and Christopher Musa must kill to get what they want. Must set Simon and Joko up to get what they want. If you know how I hate that man called Musa. I have pathological hatred for him. I don't like him. I don't like Tinubu because he's a criminal. He came through the back door. A man who can forfeit $450,000 for drug trafficking in the United States for his freedom. A man that is under FBI's radar, DEA radar, police radar, military radar, that his jets cannot land in the United States of America. Is that a man to be happy with when it calls you? If you serve Tinubu, you will come back in shame, like our Miles in Nnamdi Kanu will always say. Go and serve Nigeria and come back in shame. Shameless people. That is why you see Bianca Ojukwu swear. I found me big woman. Simon. I think you people are all happy now. But I know that this appeal will drag all of you out. Will drag you to the international body. Shameless woman. All the governors are sleeping with you. All the government officials are laying with you. Just to bring down your own brother. How much did they pay you? What did they tell you? I hope Uchechi Kanu, you are happy. All of you are happy now. That same evil is that same evil man is now jailed. What differently have you people done for Maz? Hey, are you still hearing the release of Maz and Nnamdi Kanu? Hello? Are you still hearing the release? Your brother, his brother, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's brother, and Sheyi Tinubu had a deal that if they support his father in the next election, they will release Nnamdi Kanu. Did it happen? Did that happen? They went back. But you heard Asari Dokubo said, and that is why I'm always very angry. That is why I'm always very angry with Arise Television. They don't speak the truth anymore. They don't. Asari Dokubo, is he a military man? No. Does Asari Dokubo has right to fight, to carry weapons and fight civilians? No, he doesn't. He's a bloody civilian like you and I. Asari Dokubo is telling you that he's fighting hand to hand. His men are fighting shoulder to shoulder with the Nigerian terrorist government. And he's working free. And Rufai Oseni, you didn't see that to say. Ruben Abati, you did not see that. Oh, you didn't hear that. All of you here were blocked. The Simon is your problem. Because you don't want Nigeria to split. You want to become a happy slave in Nigeria. Stomach infrastructure humans in Nigeria. That is who you people are. All of you don't know that what they are doing in Nigeria is crime. Crime! Arise Television, when one of your team members went to Lekki Toll Gate, I think sometimes in 2022, when they were doing this, remember the massacre date or whatever they were doing at the time, did they not beat your person there? Did the Nigerian police not beat one of your people? Is it Simon Ekpa that did that? Why are you people too quick to condemn Igbos? You have no right to speak about Simon Ekpa. Arise. You have no right. None of you media outlets, channels, TVC, none of you has that audacity or right to speak about Simon in that manner. You people are all terrorists. I call you that. All of you. Do you know how much? And they promise, yeah, you people are clapping. And you don't know it is your life, your children, every one of them's a life that they use in paying for one person's kidnap. Did that Nigerian government not tell you? Did they not tell you that they bribed Simon Ekpa to surrender the agitation of Biafra? Did they not tell you? They did. No, they won't tell you that. But they only told you that he's a terrorist, and you agreed and you believed. Do you know how much Nigerian government promised to give Simon? Do you? None of you knows. But you are quick to say, "Oh, Simon is your problem." Your oil, do you know how many years of your oil that they use in promising Finland? And how much of your money they use in paying the attorney that did this nonsense, this shambolic trial and judgment that they brought out? Do you know? None of you know. All you are interested in is to bring this Igbo man down. Who is he? He's becoming too powerful. Oh, who is he? But let me tell you, now that Prime Minister has alleged being in prison, when it's coming out, none of you can even see his back anymore because he's now the Prime Minister of the Biafran government. None of you, even Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, if he's coming out, none of you can ever see his back, including me. None of you can see his back. None of you can even reach their standard anymore. Instead of you people to call evil, evil. Instead of you people to call it what it is, you are talking rubbish because you have a platform to speak, because you have a TVC. And I know that that's, if you ever, how many people were unalived in military barracks the other day? You people covered it. You didn't say it because it will go against your own news channel. Nigerian media is just a terrorist collaborators. I'm telling you people the truth. You are not helping. Now look at it. Is it not VDM that is the president of Nigeria now? VDM is your president now. VDM is your president. He goes everywhere with his singlet, everywhere, including where Ghana is fighting Nigeria, Igbo, Hausa. Did your minister of foreign affairs go there? No, it is VDM that went to Ghana. VDM is your president. Obogu Market, is it not VDM? Bomb blast in Benue State, is it not VDM? Bomb blast in Kanu, Kaduna, is it not VDM? And you have a puppet. You have a puppet called Buhari Tinubu, because the world is using him to gain what they are gaining from them. I'm sorry for you people. You don't know. Do you know? At times when I have let me say this, please. I'm not trying to be braggadocious here, please. The things I have, ordinarily, if I'm in Nigeria, I can't get them. Why? Because the system has made it very difficult. That if you want to buy anything that you need, including phones, gold chain, when a young boy I be now, gold chain, bangles, all those things, where men, boys, they wear, look good, look nice. I like to look nice when I'm walking on the road. It's expensive, and there is no job in Nigeria to use, and even, but here you can go to any shop. If it's a phone that you want, you collect that phone, you start paying monthly. If it's a gold chain, you collect gold chain, you start paying monthly. If it's a car, you go and collect the car, you start paying monthly, because the system has made it to be that way. If it's food that you cannot afford, you just came into this country and you cannot eat and you don't know what to do, you go to what is this place? There are places you go to where they will give you these things free of charge. You will not pay. I think it's called Caregivers Home. I've never been there anyways, but I know there are so many of them around, even where I live here. I don't go there, because when God bless you, you don't need to insult God. Because one day, my son saw something. My wife was buying something, so he entered those shops. I forgot what they call these people self. They always, their shops is always. I've never taken my time to read what they used to write on their shop. So he's always read this thing. They use their love, and then they'll write the name of the place. So my son entered there, and he saw a football that he likes. So he was not crying that mommy should buy it for him. There, you don't buy anything, they give you for free. So they gave my son that. So when my son came back, he was not playing ball. Like, but you have a ball in the house. Why did you buy another ball for him? My wife said, no, I didn't buy it to that. He passed that, forgotten what they called that place. And they gave it to him. And I said, listen, don't ever do that again. Don't insult God. You could buy that. How much is that ball? It's not even up to anything. So you go and buy it for him. Don't ever go to that shop to buy anything. Don't reduce yourself where God has not placed you. Don't reduce yourself. They are less privileged in this country. A lot of them. Listen, let me tell you something. You see all this. In fact, Nigeria is not meant to be a country. You see all these our handicaps, all these people that, they don't have hands and legs. Do you know in this country they made availability of everything for them? If you're a cripple, you cannot walk. There are availabilities for you to do some things. There are places they keep you people to take care of you. That does not happen in Nigeria. So why are you people proud of Nigeria? Why are you people proud? I keep asking people, I'm proud of the country where I am. You've seen I mentioned about 4 or 5 things here. Mention one thing that Nigeria is good at. Mention one thing that Nigeria is good at. I was in a train going to Birmingham. So a woman entered with a wheelchair. When she was coming, she stopped at the train station. So nobody was carrying her. I don't know that they have already contacted each other. Then there is a step that came out from a very smooth step that came out from the train. Fitted the woman's bicycle tires, and the woman went up and stayed in. So at the station where the woman wanted to come down, on our way to journey to Birmingham. The next station where she was going to drop, we don't know how this thing happens. Excuse me. Excuse me. They had already called themselves. The less privilege is here. And we need to help. Somebody needs to. So an uniformed security officer came, stood by the door. When the train stopped, the woman's chair came out. And then the officer took her, and I was shocked. But in Nigeria, we look them as piece of shit, piece of trash. What is Nigerian doing to you that you are always happy to be one Nigerians? Nigerian, I will ask. What I'm asking, to say, what is that thing that Nigeria is doing for you that makes you to love Nigeria? Hey, I want to become one Nigeria. So some persons are telling me, I'm talking much about it, please, I'm trying to get this thing sorted out, because I'm talking about General Christova Musa today. But we need to ask ourselves, okay. We need to be realistic with what we are doing, because so that they will not say we are looking for money, so that they will not come and say, oh, it's because of this, it's doing this. I'm not doing it because of anything. Tell me one thing that Nigeria is good at. Nothing. Igbos want to go and develop themselves. You are scared, yet you call us terrorists. Yet you want to take my leader to prison in Nigeria. And you want us to remain the same. Tinubu knows that after 8 years, he's done. So he doesn't want any disturbances. Nnamdi Kanu should not disturb me. And yet, look at it here. Let us break it down. Nnamdi Kanu is not your problem. I'm telling you, Tinubu is your problem. Christova Musa is your problem. Tinubu came in. You know what Tinubu did? When Tinubu came into power, Abakari was in prison. Sunday Igboho was detained somewhere in Benin Republic, according to what we know. So many people, even this man that was financing terrorism in Nigeria was in prison. You know what Tinubu did? Tinubu came in, released Abakari, a man that unalived Igbos in their own country. At the end of the day, Raymond Abbas, which is popularly known as Hush Puppy, implicated him in drug trafficking when he was extradited, when Hush Puppy was extradited to the United States of America. Now the American government asked for that same Abakari. Nigeria blocked it. Say, oh, Abakari has been tried in Nigeria, and then we can continue you people can just forget about it and all of that. He's in jail now, and they put him in prison. The moment this was hard, then the former attorney of Federation that time did Malami, very idiotic human being, did his abracadabra, and said, okay, no problem. Now, the same man was working freely in Nigeria and was caught with cocaine, drugs. Cocaine, was a cocaine dealer. Was caught. Not like they videoed him. They have evidence. And this man was taken to the prison. Tinubu came in and released him. Sunday Igboho, including Showore, Sunday Igboho, Adeyemo was in Benin Republic where he was detained. And Adeyemo said, oh, my mama don't die. I won't come bury my mama. Hey, this. No problem. Come, as long as, just come, go and do your thing. Nobody's going to touch you. Just go and do your stuff. The same thing Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for. The same method, everything. Sunday Igboho went free. Sunday Igboho was released, walking freely everywhere. What about Showore? Who said revolution now? Oh, do you know what revolution now means? Take over government immediately. Sunday, Showore, go home. Nnamdi Kanu is now in prison. And you expect me to sit down here and clap for Tinubu? Oh, Tinubu, you are trying. Nnamdi, can you see how crazy you people are? Can you see how foolish you people are? And you want me to come and sugarcoat word? Oh, Tinubu is just a president, a thief. many of you knew that Peter Obi won that election, including Tinubu? What did Yakub Mahmoud do? All of you were sleeping. All of you were sleeping. They carried certificate of return and gave to Tinubu in the middle of the night. All of you. And nobody dares make a sound. That is the man you want me to call your president? People must be joking. It doesn't matter how you paint my stolen goods. It's still my stuff. It doesn't matter how you renovate my stolen house. The house that you stole from me is still my property. It doesn't matter how you paint the car you stole from me. It's still my own property. It doesn't matter. You're still a thief. Did I support Obi in 2013? No, I never did. I never did because I knew they were never going to give it to him. He's just fooling himself. I never did. And I would never support him. I don't know what to tell Biafrans to understand that you people have been manipulated in this country. I'm telling you the truth. I don't know. Now, Christopher Musa has all his boys in the whole of the Southeast. Unaliving Igbos. None of you dare talks. Go to Amufu today. Nobody's living in Amufu anymore. But Simon Ekpa is your problem. A man that was defending your land during the time you jailed him, you want him to go to jail, you want him to go and die in prison. What is wrong with him? What the hell is wrong with you? And that day around, Joe will be there talking evil because the Nigerian government has paid her to do this rubbish she's doing. All of you, are you people enjoying today? Are your children going to the best of the schools today? The jailing of Nnamdi Kanu, the jailing of Simon. Are you people better off than yesterday? All of you still remain in that wicked contraction. Are you people better off today? Musa is there telling Biafrans, intimidating them with lies. If you do this, we'll do that. If you do this, you do that. Threatening Igbos. They can't threaten the Hausas. Killing the Igbos. And we are all here saying, Simon Ekpa is our problem. Paid all the social media to go on flames. Simon is your problem, is it? Yet most of you are calling me, Rozay, please, my son, I want to enter school, no money, hey, so Rozay, please, hey, this, that. What is my business? Don't I have my own family? If Nigeria was, nobody calls anybody in this country for money. Nobody. For school fees, you can't hear it. I don't pay school fees in this country. For my children, no. I don't. Oh, he's talking because he's in Obodoibo. Why wouldn't I talk? Sorry, I need to charge my laptop. It's going down because there are some things I need from there. Why wouldn't I talk? Oh, God. All right, I think okay. So why wouldn't I talk? Oh, he's talking because he's in Obodo. Why I not go talk? When I'm in a country that I'm safe, everything is safe, everything is being paid for by the government. Why wouldn't I be happy? And now I know that Nigeria is not a country. You say no, they are causing insecurity in the Southeast. They will use some medias to start writing rubbish. Imam Powerful said so that Nnamdi Kanu will be. How many years has Imam Powerful been talking? Do you any one of you know who Imam Powerful is? Just confusing you Nigerians, you Biafrans. Oh, Simon is your problem. How come every day, every Monday, what are you going to sell? How much are you going to sell? End of the day, they will lock all your shops. Lock all your shops. Put fire on your shop. Stab yourself. Is it not happening? Go to Mandela's. Go to Kihana, Ladipo Market. Go to Okwade Joraka Ana, but they're by myself. We have Lagos Island. Igbo people are selling clothes and shoes in Lagos Island. Ladipo is spare parts. Go there. There's nowhere you know go see Igbo being disturbed by these Yoruba people. No disrespect to my Yoruba friends, but most of you are just animals. Everywhere you go, everywhere in the whole Nigeria, Igbo dey everywhere, yet we are the most hated. Okay, Tinubu, sign that memorandum of understanding for Igbos to live. No, why? Releasing Nnamdi Kanu to go and fix his problem. No, you don't want, but you want me to come and support you. Because you are who? A criminal. Imagine if it was somebody from the Igbo land that they as a general, they refused that person visa. Do you know the whole world will hear about it? Look at the general, you say we should give general. He's not a general. He's not the CDS of Ndibo. Now they refuse him visa. But they did it to Musa. None of you had it anywhere. None of you. They said APC and PDP are terrorists from the Canadian court. None of you had it anywhere. They buried it. But let it be that it's P2B that is in power. And they mentioned that, hey, that is the next campaign, this thing. They'll use it for campaign. Fighting your own brothers. Because of what? Because they told you I'm a bad person. Because they paid people like Ogechukunkeri. They paid somebody like Vam. They paid somebody like Adadi Orama. They paid somebody like Imam Madabu to come and say these ill things about you. And you are happy. That is what you people are doing to Dr. Raboise. But that one, no, the answer on that. She no care. The only targets and the only thing she cares about is this full restoration of Biafran. And that is where you people are getting, if you are getting more scared every single day. You're getting more scared. Oh, Simon Ekpa has been jailed. You will hear them. You will hear them. Let me.
Ministry of Foreign Affairs says
just you will hear them. Simon Ekpa. This one is TVC. A grown-up person that I can pay salary for 10 years. We come out and be talking this rubbish about somebody that you know nothing about. Listen.
The Ministry of Foreign Affairs says it has confirmed the arrest of Simon Ekpa, a Nigerian Finnish citizen and prominent leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, by the Finnish authorities. The Finnish authorities alleged that Mr. Ekpa used social media platforms to spread separatist propaganda, incite violence, and encourage illegal actions which had caused significant disruptions in the southeast of Nigeria. Finnish investigators have also linked him to incidents of violence in Nigeria.
Imagine. They just don't know the lies that we should lie. They've linked him to some violence. These people are just very useless and very, illiterate-minded people. Now then they listen to this nonsense. Now, the first thing she said was self-acclaimed leader. Self-acclaimed. Do you know what self-acclaimed means? That is the first one they brought. Hey, self-acclaimed leader. As this, they have find him guilty of inciting violence. Oh, they have find him this, that. Just telling all manner of lies for you to hate this man for no good reason. No, it's not that he's fighting because he wants power from Nigeria. He wants separation from Nigeria. He wants to leave. He wants them to release Nnamdi Kanu so that Nnamdi Kanu will be a free man. That is what he's looking for, and he's doing it in his own way that is suitable to us because Nigeria. Government, there is nowhere in this world that in Nigeria that you will see the kind of laws system that is in Nigeria that Nigerian government is using. Nigerian government only understand one law, which is fire to fire, bullet and gun. That is the only law Nigerian government understand. Now, this is the people saying that they have linked him to some violence in Nigeria. Where did Simon commit violence in Nigeria? Where? I mean, excuse me, how? and where? Where? Linked him to violence in Nigeria. Simon Ekpa is not in Nigeria. Simon Ekpa is a Biafra. Now, if you are charging Simon Ekpa, it is a lawyer from Biafra land that will charge. You know, you people don't understand international laws. You just come and speak English because they give you small money to come talk rubbish. If Simon is meant to be charged, it is in Biafra land. That he must be charged in Biafra land, not in Nigeria. We are not part of Nigeria. We are not Nigerians. All of you are just telling lies, confusing the public. And we continue. You will see grown-up men telling lies.
The acting spokesperson of the ministry, Biafra, in a statement, explained that the arrest of Mr. Simon Ekpa follows sustained diplomatic pressure by the Nigerian government and Finland to take action.
Now, followed diplomatic pressure sustained by the Nigerian government. And that is the same diplomatic approach that we are using to tell Christova Musa, the Inspector General of Nigerian Police, remove all your men from Biafran land and every institution that has to do with Nigeria, remove them from Biafran land. Let's continue.
Action against his activities, which were linked to violence and instability in the southeast of Nigeria.
Now, you see, which was led or lead to violence and insecurity. And she now mentioned the southeast, which means southeast as divided from Nigeria. We are now Biafran land. So if there is any case on Simon, it has to be in the southeast, not in Nigeria. So they speak from the both sides of their mouth, and they don't even know that they are shooting themselves on the foot. And this is why every criminal court in the world is calling Nigeria to question, and they refuse to go. They refuse to come. Nnamdi Kanu committed a crime. Where was this crime committed according to you? You said it's in the UK. Why is he arrested or kidnapped in Nigeria? Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist. Where did he terrorize? The southeast. Why is he arrested in Nigeria? Most of you don't think. You think he's by wearing good clothes and wear. Look, I have those things. I don't like to wear them. I don't like them. I don't like them. I just have it. It doesn't move me anymore. Now look at how many people, look at these foolish people that you think that they are mothers, they are fathers, they are uncles to some good people, to some bad people. They are coming to tell you how bad Simon Ekpa is, and they didn't look at themselves. These are people working with Tinubu and Christova Musa. Now it's no more Christova Musa that is doing the interview. It is these ones that will come. They will pay them to come and say rubbish. Let's go.
The request for action featured during high-level engagement between both countries. The ministry wishes to affirm that the arrest of Mr. Simon Ekpa is a significant development in addressing national security.
Can you imagine? The arrest of Mr. Simon Ekpa is a significant stuff to address the insecurity in Nigeria. Hi! Hello? So Simon is since that they arrested Simon Ekpa now. So Nigeria is now at peace. I want to ask you people, please. So since Simon Ekpa's arrest, so the whole country now is at peace. There's no more insecurity. This is why Nigeria must fall. This is why they will fall. You know, you people know how to tell lies, manipulations. You think you can read English, you can speak English, and that is the reason why you will come to contradict yourselves. So Nigeria there's no insecurity in Nigeria again. All of you can travel freely. Now everybody can travel to any part of the country without any protection, without any security. All of you can travel now without any fear. Can you imagine how somebody will see that? You see, I will keep analyzing this. These people are very wicked. Way wicked. These are the main terrorists. These are the main terrorists. They are calling Simon Ekpa a terrorist, but they are the main terrorists, terrorizing the citizens of Nigeria with lies and deceit. And that is why so many of you will say, oh, Simon Ekpa is our problem, and go to the road, to drive to the road, and all of you will be unalive, kidnapped. Because of the lies that they are telling you people. Not to know the truth. Most of you feel that, oh, Simon, because there was even somebody that I know so well, very well, that was telling me Simon was the problem of the Southeast. So now that Simon is not there, what is happening? These medias that are terrorizing you people's mind, you listen to them. Listen, that is what he said about Simon, and I know it's a lie. So I was thinking one day, I was thinking that one day I will come and break this thing down to you people. All of them are happy. I will play another one.
Thank God we got Monday.com.
I'll play another one.
Also told the court there were 4 other suspects in Finland the police believed were financing.
I'll play another one. This one was...
Thanks for joining us on the news this hour. A district court in Finland has ordered the remand of Biafra agitator Simon Ekpa on suspicion of public incitement to commit a crime with terrorist intent. The court made the decision on Thursday after the Central Criminal Police arraigned him for his role in terror.
No, that's not what I'm looking for. This one was just talking carelessly, rubbish. Now, I even saw where a man was so happy that Simon Ekpa has been jailed. But he's not too happy because Simon Ekpa should be jailed for life. Can you imagine? Now, please, my brothers and sisters, I'm going to take a little bit of our time today. I love when Nnamdi Kanu was in power, I used to love this guy called Enyinnea Baribe. But today, that guy has become a demon. You know why I called him a demon? He's speaking from the both sides of his mouth now. And when Simon was taken away, we didn't see him again. When the insecurity intensified in the Southeast, he ran away. But this was the same man that was calling Simon a terrorist. Let's listen to him.
I think it marks a turning point. I think it's something that is very, very welcome. Because what it does is that it will tell all those people at home who are purveyors of violence, who are being instigated by Simon Ekpa, to now know that he actually said, oh, that he's just a content creator.
Can you imagine? A senator, when I first heard this thing, I was like, can this be AI generated voice? I didn't know. This is Enyinnea Baribe. And he was speaking on channels television, trying to discredit who Simon Ekpa is. Telling you that Simon, and you see all these idiots, none of them came to Finland. None of them brought evidence to Finland. But they looked for somebody who, maybe some people who are not well to do in Finland or in other country, and pay them small amount of money. Maybe they just gave them like $4,000 or $5,000. Go and finish that idiot called Simon. Because they don't want to come. They don't want their name to be there. When they arrested Simon the first time, when they said, oh, Simon was arrested, that all of them will rush. Power and evidence both christova, Musa, both Tinubu and Bianca Ojukwu, that idiot. Both this one. I thought all of them will gather those evidences and come to Finland and submit it. I didn't see any one of them. That is how I know all of them are fake. Listen. He said Simon said in court where we witness. Say Simon said he's a content creator. They can tell lies.
He's not, what do you call him now?
He's a prime minister. He called himself a prime minister.
Imagine how they are using, even Shemu was using him to do caricature. He's using him to do caricature. Oh, he calls himself, we voted for him. We, Biafrans, voted for Prime Minister Simon Ekpa to become the prime minister of the Biafran government. It is not self-acclaimed. It's not self-made. We made him. We voted. Listen, bro, these guys are terrible. They are terrible.
because the prime minister.
And he's laughing.
He always said that what he continues to try to direct from there is antithetical to what the Igbo stand for, and that it is totally wrong, and that what has happened is that a legitimate, I will say, quest by the IPOB seeking non-violent referendum.
Now, this man is crazy. I used to respect him very much. He's a very crazy man. This Enyemnia Baribe is a very crazy man. Non-violent referendum. That's Nnamdi Kanu is sitting in prison. Nnamdi Kanu has been asking for Nigeria to give us referendum for how many years? And said Nnamdi Kanu is sitting in jail. He didn't solve that problem of Nnamdi Kanu. He wasn't able to solve the problem of Nnamdi Kanu. You know, they said he put down 1 million or 100 million naira for the bail of Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, he did. But the major reason why Buhari at the time released Nnamdi Kanu was the activities of the Ijos. Those guys were blowing pipelines, destroying government property. And they said they must release Nnamdi Kanu. They wanted nothing until government of Polo sold out. This is this fool telling you today that Biafrans want. So we'll wait for that referendum until thy kingdom comes. Nigeria can never give you referendum. Nigeria will never give you referendum, not on this planet. He knows it because he's a senator, he's a sitting senator. And the reason why he's talking from the both sides of his mouth is because they have promised him that he will come back. Or they, if not going for gubernatorial election. I used to respect him before, but I didn't know that he's a chameleon. All this, so that's why you don't trust any of these politicians. Don't trust them, bro. Don't. These people are animals. They can change at any time. In fact, chameleon is even better off than them, because when chameleon is going to a particular tree that is green, you will definitely know that his color will match with that greenish color. If it's going to red, you will know that his color will definitely change. But these people, you never see them coming, and they will take you by unawares. So let's continue to listen to this nonsense he's saying.
Stoned by all these, we say, kidnappers, criminals, and everyone. And because they have found a key for the average Igbo, when you say Biafra, they feel that, you must be doing the right thing. And they're using it to cause mayhem back in. I mean, whatever they say they are doing in the Southeast is not supported by
one Nigeria. I see you keep writing one Nigeria.
It's a band of criminals. Now, because they know that when they call themselves IPOB, then everybody will say, okay, maybe they are this. And also, our security agencies also find it difficult to discern between a criminal and somebody who is saying he's doing agitation. And so every little thing that happened, they will say,
It appears that Simon Ekpa and some of his friends were feeling a vacuum left after the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu.
That's a good question. That's the question I was waiting for. Listen to the response of our brother. My brother, if you want to be a one Nigeria, please, I'm not going to call your name. But if you want to be a one Nigeria list, please continue to be. I'm not going to change your mind. But you see that one Nigeria, you will continue to remain in shame, because I know that is what is going to happen to you. There is nobody that praises Nigeria that remains the same. Believe you me, you will come back in shame. That one Nigeria, you are in one Nigeria, you are in one Nigeria, we are writing one Nigeria on my page, and you think it moves me. It doesn't move me. The only thing I know that I am 10 times or 2.6 billion times better off than you. Not pride. My pride is Biafra. Biafra, that is my pride. And we're not doing it violently. All of you was here when Simon Nnamdi Kanu started. Biafra, was he carrying a gun? The answer is no. We went to Obibo. We went to the street of Onitsha, Nigeria, displaying who we are with our flags. What did Buhari do? Buhari ordered for the execution of Igbos that was not carrying guns. We're not carrying arms. We're not carrying anything, machete or any kind of thing. All we were carrying was Biafran flag. And they killed us in thousands. And then we continued. They killed us again. And the school own happened. Over 300 people were gunned down. We're not carrying knives. We're not carrying guns. We're not even carrying sticks. We're only carrying our flags, Biafran flag. At the mention of this Biafra, every Nigeria becomes scared, including the military. They continue to unalive us. The reason why I'm saying this thing is because of this mad person saying one Nigeria. They continue to write. They killed many of us. And then Nnamdi Kanu said, no. Enough is enough. We must arm ourselves to defend ourselves because self-determination is not a crime. Self-defense is not a crime. And we formed ESN. ESN was defending our forests, our farmlands, because our mothers could no longer go to farm works. Our family could no longer go to farm works. And they started looking for Mazen and the Kanu to kidnap. And they kidnapped him. From Kenya up to today, he has been in custody. Then, before he's kidnapped, was it Mazen and the Kanu that ordered the killings in Lagos State, Lekki Toll Gate? Were the people carrying flags? Does Nigeria see flag as guns? The youths, were they carrying flags or were they carrying guns? Including DJ Copy was on that pitch that day. Were they carrying guns? I asked you, you one Nigerianist that is on my platform saying one Nigeria. Were they carrying guns? The answer is no. You can't answer. You have run away. Come back and continue to write. They were not carrying guns. They were only carrying Nigerian flags. But what did Nigerian do? They ordered military to go and shoot all of them. When DJ Copy had it on tape, they were looking for her to kill. DJ Copy ran away. Everybody that was killed in that place, did they tell them to come out? Igbos come out, Hausa come out, Yorubas in one place. Igbos, Oya, be executed. No, it never happened. But you can stay on my platform to write one Nigeria. Can you see how timid you people can be? Can you see how foolish you can be? You people are the ones constituting nuisance everywhere on social media. And yet you cannot feed. And yet you don't have basic amenity. You don't have food to eat in your house as we speak. But they gave you data to come to social media, maybe my platform, to come and do all this nonsense that you're doing. All of you. You think we are not watching? We are watching. All of you knows that Nigeria is gone for real. I'm telling you the truth. Nigeria cannot rise again under our watch. And I'm telling you, nothing on this planet Earth will make Nigeria rise. I'm telling you. You that is writing one Nigeria, you are a fool. You don't have sense. Because if you do, you will understand where I'm coming from. Nigeria is gone. I'm telling you the truth. Nothing on this planet Earth can fix Nigeria. It's broken beyond repairs. Nobody can patch Nigeria together. Nobody can repair Nigeria, I'm telling you. Now listen. This is the response our brother gave to Sheung.
Well, what vacuum?
I mean,
Nnamdi Kanu was
engaged.
All of us have been going around trying to make sure that we deal with the matter to make him come out, which we continue to tell the federal government that he is the key. Reason is that everybody using his name and the name of IPOB. Now,
Listen to, you see the nonsense he was talking. He doesn't know where to fall in or where he's going to relax his mind. Now, Enyinia Baribe said they have been meeting president, they have been talking. I thought they said it was supposed to be a judiciary review. I thought they said Nnamdi Kanu's case was supposed to be a court case hearing. And that court case, what is the essence of the court case? A man that you went to Kenya to kidnap. A man that if Musa and Simon Ekpa did not rise up to fight, that man would have been forgotten in prison. Why they are still talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today is still because of Mazi Simon Ekpa. You heard when Bianco Ojukwu came into power. Oh, we've been talking to Tinubu to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that drug lord. We've been talking to him. What did Tinubu do? Tinubu turned a deaf ear and a blind eyes to what she was doing and used that to bring down Simon Ekpa. According to her, she didn't even bring down Simon Ekpa. She skyrocketed him. I mean to say. Now, this is the fool, the answer that the fool was giving to Shehu. Oh, we are trying to talk to the president. That Nnamdi Kanu is the solution to the problem. And why is that same Nnamdi Kanu still in prison up to tomorrow? The answer is as good as mine. Your own answer is as good as mine. So Simon came in to fight the Nigerian government tooth and nail to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu becomes relevant and that the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu becomes useless to the Nigerian government. And he did it. And he ended Nigeria. Nigeria has been, this guy has ended Nigeria. So what Nigeria is doing now is the dying of a breeding, doing horse or whatever horse, the dying of a surviving horse or whatever they call it. Now look at, just listening to him.
To perpetrate violence and mayhem. And I will ask the same Simon Ekpa and their group. You want Biafra, fine. Do you want Biafra or do you get Biafra by killing the same Biafrans you want?
Can you imagine? He has left.
How does...
Hold on.
Modern people?
Hold on. He has left the question calculatively that Shehu asked him, how is it not because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that Simon came in and started filling that vacuum? Oh, we have been talking to the president. Oh, we have been going this, we have been going that. And now, how does the killing of Biafrans, did Simon kill any Biafrans? No. The answer is no. Simon was defending Biafrans from the terrorist invaders, which Finland government has every details of Mazi Simon Ekpa's fighting of Biafran freedom. But because they have sold your oil, they made sure they sold your oil, they used your oil to bargain for the freedom of, for the incarceration of Simon Ekpa. All of you are laughing. All of you are rejoicing. I feel sorry for you.
So this is my Rust project. I have 4 terms.
I feel very, very sorry for you because you don't know what is coming, do you? You don't. I'm going to do this. Okay, Biafrans, I'm trying to get the program of Adadioram. I told you people I have time today. Don't worry, I have their time today. Now listen, Simon Ekpa appeal will determine who Nigeria is. Nigeria is a terrorist nation. We all know that. Nigeria has no good for anyone, believe you me, including you that is writing on my platform. Emmanuel, you love Nigeria so much and you are on my platform showing it. If you love Nigeria so much, you shouldn't be here. You know, you shouldn't be here. And then I'm going to block you now because you are constituting nuisance. If you love Nigeria so much that you can't wait to leave Nigeria, you can't wait to, you know, you cannot wait to die for Nigeria. You're not supposed to be on my platform because you're constituting nuisance here. Yes, may Nigeria happen to you. May Nigeria happen to you. Please, anybody who says that he loves Nigerians so much, may it happen to you. Please say amen now. Say amen. Emmanuel, say amen. I'm not going to block you. Don't worry. Just say amen. And because I really don't like to call names, but Emma, say amen now. Type amen. May Nigeria happen to you in Jesus' name. Oh yeah, say amen. Say amen, Emma. Oh. But the problem is, don't you understand English? Don't you understand English? May Nigeria happen to you. Say amen. If Nigeria is a good country, just pray for me. Ask me. May Biafran happen to me. May United States of Biafran happen to me. I will say amen to it. But may Nigeria happen to you. Please, Ima, say amen. This is why I don't like to call names, because you think you are facts. Anyways, we move. We have only one government under the leadership of Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa and Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, who is the surrogate of Simon Ekpa at this moment. And as I speak, she is currently the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra all over the world. If you like it, you take it. If you don't like it, leave it the way it is. It doesn't change anything. It is the fact. Believe that. So we now go to this mad woman in France, Adande Ocho, Adande Allah. Let's move. Listen to her.
Dr. Nosa, because she would always land on by the side. And what I go, because the whistle won't play through. And the Fina Mandela, I got one day, and I would put it away, so I always of and then the place people whistle. That's what I know, yes, and always like able to. Whenever I go place, I got much out the hope you see in the bog. One didn't and because I had to destroy a label. Because everyone in the whistle at all, but the whistle when you get mad, and I'm not going to have some assault at area. Because
ihe aka nchọka ụnụ nụ eche m na ọ wee egwuli egwu mana ọ dị mana amaghị m na ọ dị real ada dị ọra mmadụ dị na-eche mgbe the guy ya fire and the guy the fire she dey laugh. Now listen, Biafra, if Dr. Ngozi Orabueze did not come to defend Biafrans, honestly, by today, we won't be talking about Biafra. They are so scared of this woman. They don't know what swag she came in with. This woman has done it once again. They were shouting, oh, well, they are no more talking about the whistle. Oh, whistle, we did whistle this, whistle that. And today, Dr. Orabueze has shocked them. Dr. Orabueze has proven that she is indeed a woman to be trusted. And now look at the nonsense the man is saying. That na ochebu no egwu man omaro that na all the serious. Now look at it. They don't know how to water it down. Now, if we whistle, and the police are how can you be reasoning like that? Because all the people on our platform are all illiterate. So what they are having is illiterate interaction. So for the people who does not understand who this woman is and how evilistic she is within herself, we'll continue to listen to these people because they staged all this nonsense. Nigerian government has paid this mad woman called Adadi Oramma to come and continue to deceive Biafrans. But at this moment, I have a time. Because us now, I have no oremi juice for you. Listen.
So the combined with the Hana Biafra, where the when the whistle Yendana out and the Togo and the friend Cotonou and the Cotonou, wicked we had it to this pattern, Naka, this had it, your shadage Naka, and the whistle had it.
Okay, now the Togo can use the whistle. But Biafrans cannot use the whistle. Okay, well, for that now, these people are just bunch of deceivers, bunch of confused illiterates that knows nothing about self-defense. These are the people who are going about Orabueze with terrorists, Orabueze won't car, Orabueze won't cause. you will hear Adadioramma conforming to what this man is saying. Very illiterate-minded people, because they know nothing about freedom. And they feel that they know all. These are all educated. In fact, they're not educated. They're all illiterate. And this thing that they're doing here now is called illiterate interaction, which we will continue to listen to them. Why I want to have a time, because also, but we are very busy. We are not like her that doesn't do anything, that the Nigerian state pays money to be on social media to water down what Dr. Abweze is doing.
I had to go organize and the way protect. What kind of people are there? And then they make a project when this is
okay, and they busy our youth. Akuna anugo, awura kita, and they busy our youth. Maneche no Simon Ekpa they busy our youth. Can you see how contradicting they can be? I thought you people said it was Simon Ekpa and not now the Kanu that was busy our youth. How confusing these people can be. I don't know. I don't know who gave birth to these people. I don't know how these people sleep at night. But continue to hear them.
I wish like a man from no way being when I always and that's why the Biafran and they would even the book of grammar gave away. They may buy my bomb man and every week. Because the same wouldn't waste like doing say back and this way. So
imagine the fear, they are not seeing the reality of Biafra. The fear don't they come. The fear has gripped them. You know? Only with us. Oh, minutes. All right. So let's continue. I don't want distraction again.
You want to afraid of mine. I put as you in this security and digging the ways and the pattern.
So Kita, the man is saying that why is when we take freedom, man? You go to the work, man. No, we are not. Ask them, ask her, ask him. What freedom is he still looking for? So he wants Biafra to understand that there is no freedom. That the one that Dr. Ngozi Abweze has done is just fake. That is how evil these people can be. Continue to listen to this mad woman in France.
Onye leave message a watch your call. Oya kwala biko sise. Oya kwala biko sise ahotave biko na ahotave kwedem biko. Very useless human being. Oche na egwuregwu ka na-eme ọ na-ekwu. Ngozi Alabeze bịara igwusa ga egwuregwu. Iwu anụ ọhịa. Ngozi Alabeze bịara igwusa ga egwuregwu. Onye unu na-eso mmadụ ọ na-amara onye unu na-eso. Onye nwa unu na-eso mmadụ una amara onye unu na-eso unu niile wu zombi o ka nje akpọ unu niile na-eso Ngozi Alabeze zombi ka unu niile wu iche na egwuregwu ka Ngozi na-egwu unu ya anọgide ebe a na-eso Ngozi kpochafu ụmụ Igbo niile ụmụ Igbo agwụ ike na-eche na egwuregwu Ngozi Alabeze tụrụ whistle isi na egwuregwu.
You're the CEO of TEMU, right?
Yes.
How dare you still have the audacity to eat here? You said people could buy the...
Yeah, sorry about that. Let's continue to hear the mad.
Ngozi Alabeze na-egwu iwu anụ ọhịa isi na iche na egwuregwu ihe na ebe abụọ nde nne gị ekporo nne gị na-agwụ ebe isi ebe ebere nne gị isi bere nna gị isi bekọrọ family gị niile isi ị ka na-eche na egwuregwu Ngozi Alabeze bịara igwusa gị egwu ewu man ịma no strong mission akwụrụ ụgwọ ma ego na-akwụrụ Ngozi Alabeze. Do you know how much?
This is one thing this woman do that annoys me. They try to use reverse psychology. What Nigerian government has paid her to come and do is what she's accusing people of doing. Accuse. Do you understand? That is what the person is doing. This woman is no good. This is the worst person I've ever seen in my life. You see, all these DOS people, sometimes I look at them and say, those people, they try. You see these ones? They are just evil. She made it look, okay, fight Ogenkere so that Odi can see, let me tell you people one thing. Adadio Arama and Ogenkere are in good time. Don't mind all these things that they are doing. Oh, Ogenkere, hey. Ogenkere is a terrorist, but Ogenkere is in Nigeria. Ogenkere is fighting Nigerian government. Ogenkere, as we speak, is in Nigeria to speak. That is why people like me came out. Because of this mad woman. Continue to listen to her. How he's insulting Ngozi Orabueze, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, and try to water down what this woman is doing. Very wicked woman indeed. I have their time today, don't worry.
Nigerian government Ngozi Orabueze, it will make sure no destroy the Biafran struggle. But they say not even after Kat Robert to be 6 years. Now okay, kill after go charity. Okay, kill us in a struggle. Charity is gone, man. Charity. Van Jawano Gole, Jawano Casabat. Jawano Casabat. Susan Bias always say Jawazo Casabat. I don't maybe Pastor and our son and Anjinji Ejina, not Natali. And I made a cost Nanjinji Ejina Biafran and the next year. When I saw the Nanjinji Eji, only I would do 100 men and they are to go. A man, a criminal pastor. They are trego. Soon an Anjinji Eji. Negas in the cost of what was them was in Jinji Wayeji. When one Anjinji Eji Natari, not next year. No one at Biafra land. Kanjinji Wayeji. Now another man's land. You see this criminal. Jinji Eji for what? Kediban Emenatari. Kediban Jinji Eji. Obato beyond Italy. What did a master not a can Italy? Italy will be a land. A better member the will go that criminal. A better name moon. Bamba Majina Kabido, Okakobido Ribao, Church Casbamba Vambidozi, Sabbat. Everyone acquire a capellion, a Mamasona Catelion, a Pacelion. I told me we want a Zaiba.
Brothers and sisters, please, there is something I want you people to listen about this woman. I don't have time to play all this nonsense, but just in a few seconds, I'm going to pull out that, please.
But even Nachime Konomala, I don't know Bamba Van Nepu, Nasi, Ego Abatana, now no one in the net ego, when I use what is, or when I got it here that place. No boy, I want to who nature no one in the net donating. Somebody else who donate you, but one will leave Jagan donate me. I want to be actually the makeup, Abato is alone now.
Why does my cat keep headbutting me?
What's wrong with these people, man? I want you. Good. Now, this is it. Emego bato bia abandon. Owazi kwa ye na-ekwu okwu Biafra. Oh, na anuzi nya na ndi na-ekwu okwu Biafra nwa. Na anunya na ndi na-ekuzi okwu Biafra. Just listen. Listen. This is just a reverse psychology she's trying to use on Biafrans. We are still Biafrans. We are still speaking for Biafran, and we will never give up on Biafra until Biafra is fully restored. Now, listen to the people who she recommend that is speaking about Biafrans today as we speak. Listen. One. 2, 3. Thank you. Now, this is the point I want you to get. She said these things so that you people will focus on these people and move to their channels and listen to their lies and deceit. Nothing. She's emptying her skull. Just because she does not get information from the government. And now what she's trying to do is reverse psychology. These are mad people that we have understudied. We have understudied them and we find out that these people are no good for Biafrans. And Biafrans, you people that are listening to these people, I wonder how you people, I wonder how you receive these messages. This woman is evil. From head to toe, she's evil. She's happy that they jailed Obatobie. She's happy. Any evil that is happening to Obatobie, she's happy. This is a bad woman. If you continue to listen to such a person, you are not going to last. I'm telling you. You will be deceived. Your brain will be khaki. This is an evil woman. I will not forget this, man. And I will never forget that on the 29th of November 2024, Biafran independence was redeclared by Dr. Ngozi Orabweze. Nothing can change that date. Not even the devil himself can change it. The only person that can change it is God. Not even the devil can change it. Not even Tinubu, not christova Musa, not even the whole Nigerian terrorist government can do it. None of them can do it. None, I'm telling you. They have mapped out $20 billion according to Musa and Nnamdi Kanu said, but that you seek, boss, sir, Dr. Abweze has got it. And we're going to fight this fight to the end. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they do. Let them jail all of us. We will continue to fight for this freedom. Freedom is a must. It's not by choice. It's a must. It's not by choice. This time around, we will force everybody into this freedom. Believe you me. Many of you think that we are joking. Many of you think, oh, it is okay for Nigerian to keep dealing with Biafran because you people want to continue to, suppress us, intimidate us, see us as nothing, nobody. But those nobody has finally risen up to fight, to defend themselves, and to defend their land. You can see all of them, both in Baribi, talking from the both sides. These are not people to be trusted. The only people you will trust as we speak is the government of United States of Biafra, the USB, under the leadership presently, under the leadership of Madam Ngozi Orabweze. That is the only government you should trust. And anytime, I didn't say they are God, anytime I see them going away from the truth, I will leave. But for now there we die. So Biafrans, nothing on this planet Earth can change my mind. Don't worry. Nobody, not even the devil, can change my mind. Because I didn't come here to see. I didn't see any one of you before I joined this struggle. And we will bring this to an end. We will bring it to see this Biafran race. Patagonia. If you people know how determined I am, do you know I've been to countries in this country? Do you know I've traveled? Do you know that the 95% of prisoners in abroad are the Igbos? Do you know that? Do you know how many Igbos that are trying to cross in the Mediterranean Sea that's water killed? Do you know how many people, Igbo, that are stranded in Libya? We are still looking for one of my cousin over 20-something years now. We don't know if he's dead or alive. Try to go to Bodoyobo by Libya by sea. And you want me to come and give up just because I done Dembo Nandi Egede speak. This is not even Egede. Those Egede people are going to be the one to hit your head on the wall. Speaking. Ngozi Orabweze is a terrorist. Ngozi Orabweze, look at the idiot. An academic inferior. A fool, a non-entity. All she knows is lies. An evil woman indeed. Every time, any topic, a day in our program, she's not going to die. She's going to die, I mean to say. If she doesn't call Ngozi Orabweze, she's going to die. Why? Because that woman is having the redeclaration document. That is the reason why she is terrorist. Has this woman terrorized you before? Do you have any evidence if you have been called to court to prove? That woman will be your end. I'm telling you the simple truth. I said it. She's going to be your end. People don't want to respect yourselves. I see all these people as nuisance, constituting nuisance on the internet space. The whistle has come, and you people are trying to water it down. Go and listen to Remy Jews. Go and listen to so person. Because they know, those are your team of agents that are fighting Dr. Abed. Why didn't you tell them to come and listen to me? Because when they come here, I'll tell them the truth. Yeah. You are trying to water down the whistle. What have you people done? For the past 8 months or 10 months now, what have you people done? Ngozi Rabweze is a terrorist. What have you people done differently? What have you done? Okay, she's terrorizing the Southeast. Okay, where are your military? Where are your soldiers to fight, to defend, and to, counter what Ngozi Rabweze is doing? Every day. Do you even have shame, Ada? Do you have shame? Do you have, do you have, when a woman has 5 kids for different men, then what do you think of that woman? 5 kids for 5 different men. Nobody can talk to her. Always Onyagwanam call. This woman, that's what she calls herself. A fool, a non-entity. That's what many of you go there to listen to this rubbish. That she's coming to say, but okay, for this madness, your collaboration with Nigerian government and the Finnish authorities, and you think they jailed Prime Minister, it will soon shock you people what is coming. If you don't know, all of you think that, Simon has gone to prison. Oh, nobody's doing anything. We're going to shock you people very soon because you don't know what is coming, do you? You don't know. All of you will be shocked. You are just a nuisance. A nuisance. Is that what you think? No wonder my father used to say, when you see a non-educated person speak, you can easily identify that this person is a fool. But when you see educated person speak, that you can equally identify that this person is a fool, but not a complete fool. But when you see a person who sees evil and keep quiet, you know that that person is worse than these 2 fools. But when you see a person who sees evil and call it evil, then begin to look towards the direction of that person, because it can actually tell you when your mouth starts smelling. That is how these people look like to me. I speak from my humble home today, telling you that you are a nobody. You are nothing but a distractor and a deceiver of Biafrans. And courageously, I'll still tell you, if you don't stop this your nonsense, believe you me, you're not going to last with all these lies. There will be petitions against you and Biafrans will come after you. And at that time, who will you call to defend you? The same people you insulted. When I told you people we are our own people's, we save and defend our own people. We do not kill our people. We are not one Nigerian list. We are Biafrans, the indigenous people of Biafrans. We are part of those. We are part of the people that they gave 20 pounds during the Biafran War, after the Biafran War. So, what you are doing today, just be mindful of what you are doing, because you think that everybody likes you. You think that your social media handle, you are getting something, you are making money, you are making... But when the time is called, or is come, who's going to bail the cat? That's the question I leave with you. Biafrans, I want you to understand that our Prime Minister's case has been appealed or will be appealed. But the biggest part of it is this. The Nigerian states didn't see this coming. They never saw it coming. And chances of Prime Minister walking free is 100%. And I'm not going to tell you why now, until the day is come. We are trained not to say some certain things now because of public consumption and the way they will twist it. So what we are saying is, it is Biafra or nothing. It is my freedom or nothing. It is Biafra or nothing. Look at my face. It is Biafra or nothing. Telling you the truth. If you know what is good for you, you give us Biafra and have your peace. If you don't, then whatever music will play for you, you continue to dance it, because that is what we're going to do very soon. Believe you me. So on this note, Biafrans, I will have to thank you all, appreciate you all, tell you that you guys have tried being with me today. I will continue to come up. I don't want this to be longer than 2 hours, 10 minutes, so that people can be able to watch it, repost it, and let the appropriate authorities say this. We are Biafra. Finland decided to jail Prime Minister for the reasons best known to them. And I want to tell Alexander, stop from here. You can't jail my Prime Minister and expect to sleep, and expect rest, and expect to be peaceful. You cannot. Not on this earth. Not with these Biafrans that you know. So please, we all know that Finland has done a bad job with Nigeria, but we're not going to allow you to sleep. Believe you me. So thank you from here, Biafrans. I don't want to talk more than this. I love you all. Now I'm going to drive for almost 1 hour plus to get to church, because I have to go to church. Thank you, Biafrans. And may God bless you people. I need to go to church, and I'll see you people maybe tomorrow. God bless you all. I love you from here.